It was a crisp morning in the Serengeti, with the golden savanna bathed in a soft orange glow. James, an experienced wildlife photographer, ventured out with his camera in hand, hoping to capture nature's magnificence. But what he witnessed that day was nothing short of extraordinary. Across the grasslands, he spotted a lioness emerging from the tall grass, carrying what appeared to be a baby in her jaws. His heart skipped a beat. Was the lioness a threat, or was something else unfolding? James's instincts kicked in. He knew the lioness could be dangerous, but something about the way she carried the baby struck him as odd. She wasn't running or behaving aggressively. Instead, she moved with a deliberate calmness. Summoning his courage, James decided to follow her trail while keeping a safe distance. With every step, his heart pounded louder, questioning what he was about to uncover. As James got closer, he could see more clearly. The baby, wrapped in a light-colored blanket, appeared unharmed. This baffled him further. Why was the lioness holding it with such care? James's years of observing wildlife had taught him that lions could be nurturing towards their cubs. But this situation was entirely different. He took a deep breath, knowing he had to get closer to understand the full story. After a few tense minutes, the lioness stopped in front of what seemed to be an abandoned wooden hut. James hid behind a tree, watching intently. The lioness carefully placed the baby at the entrance and let out a low growl. To James's astonishment, the baby began to stir and cry softly. The lioness didn't seem alarmed. Instead, she sat protectively near the entrance, as if waiting for someone. Just when James thought the scene couldn't get stranger, an elderly woman emerged from the hut. She appeared frail, but had a serene aura. The lioness nudged the baby gently towards the woman, who picked it up with a look of immense relief. James couldn't comprehend what he was seeing. It seemed as though the lioness had brought the baby to safety. Curiosity drove James to approach cautiously. He introduced himself to the woman, who explained the astonishing story. The baby was her grandson, who had gone missing during a trek with his parents. She believed the lioness had somehow sensed the child was in danger and carried him back to her for protection. James was speechless. This wasn't just a tale of survival, but a story of unlikely compassion. As the sun began to set, the lioness stood up, glanced at the baby one last time, and then walked away into the dense forest. Her majestic frame disappeared into the shadows, leaving behind a profound sense of awe. James couldn't help but wonder, what had compelled the lioness to act with such humanity? Back in his lodge, James uploaded the photos he had taken throughout the day. Each image told a story of courage, instinct, and an unexplainable bond between humans and wildlife. He shared the story with the world, and it quickly became a symbol of the mysterious beauty of nature. For James, it was more than just a photographic memory. It was a life-changing encounter.